Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jackson Wells. Today I want to take you guys how to use Charles Schwab's new interface on how to buy and sell stocks. So right when you head over to the Charles Schwab website, you are greeted with a login or open an account. If you do open an account, you'll require things like your name, address, social security number, the basic things for opening up an account on any exchange. But since I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and click login. Once you have created an account or logged in, you will be greeted with this screen, and this will show you your investments here over time to see how much they've appreciated or depreciated over time. Here you have your accounts, and I only have one account with Charles Schwab, which is an individual brokerage account. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. And here you see all of the equities and positions you have with Charles Schwab. Right now I only have a couple assets, AMC stock, which I purchased a couple days ago, and then some small things that have paid dividends that I just didn't close out of. So let's say we are bullish on a company. We think the value is going to go up. What can we do? Well, we can buy a share in that company. So we can go up here to the search bar and type in the company name. And we'll just use Apple for this example. So we can type in APPL. Here we can see our search resolved one company, which is Apple. We can go ahead and click on the company. Once you have the company loaded, we can go up here to this button called Trade. And what this will allow us to do is place a trade, a buy trade for the company. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and we're going to talk you guys each through it. So what it is here is we have the current share price, what the value of the company is trading for. Say we want to buy one share of Apple. We can go in here and type 1 in the quantity and change our action to buy. We can also do something what's called reinvesting dividends, or DRIP. What this is that every time the company pays a dividend, it will go out to the market and buy that company again with the dividends that you were just paid. I usually recommend to keep reinvesting dividends turned on, just because if you don't, this will be a taxable event. If you keep DRIP turned on, you don't pay taxes on it because it's just going out to the market and rebuying the same share you already own. Once we have that, we will go and change our order type to a market order. I talked about this in another recent video where I showed how to use the E-Trade interface. Same thing applies for Charles Schwab as well. A market order will just go out to the market and buy the best possible price at whatever the current market conditions are. Another thing that Charles Schwab does really well is they do provide a calculator feature, so you can go in and type how much money you want to spend. Say I want to spend $1,000, and you can hit calculate, and it will tell you that you can afford to buy 7 shares. The other way we can buy trades is by using a limit order. What this will do is we can specify a price on how much we want to pay. Again, this isn't some like magic genie. You can't just put in like $1 and expect to get Apple for $1. You have to put in something realistically that you think the price will hit. So if we think it's going to hit, say, $130 today, we could go ahead and place this order for $130. Therefore, when Apple hits $130, it will execute that trade with a market order. Let's say you want to keep the duration of this trade open for more than one business day. What you can do is have the timing set to good until canceled. This will keep it open for 60 days. So if the market price of Apple hits any time at 130 or below, it will execute this trade. Selling works very similarly. What we can do is then use the action to change this to sell instead. You do already have to own the shares in order to sell this, which makes sense. And you can specify a couple things. You could do a market order, which will sell it at the market price. So if Apple is trading at $131, it will sell it for $131. You can specify a limit, which will say if Apple hits $130, execute this trade and sell my positions. There's also some other fancy things you could do, like stop, trailing stop, and stop limit. This you can specify how much Apple goes down by. So if it goes up 10% and then falls another 10%, it will only sell when that difference is hit. You can do this with a dollar price, or what I like to use is a trailing stop, which is a percentage. And then you can execute this to good to canceled. So if you think that Apple, if it ever crashes like we saw back in March, you can make sure that you set this percentage somewhere around like 10%. So if Apple loses 10% of its value over a certain period of time, it will automatically execute that trade and hopefully save you some money. Once you have all of this done, you can go ahead and click Review Order. This will make sure that you're acknowledging everything you're about to do. You do have to check this button here to just approve that you know what you're doing. And then you can click Place Order and it will go ahead and execute. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video to see more content similar to this one. Thanks guys, I will see you next time.